Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm back again with another video. In this video, we'll be talking about detachment and what's probably the most important thing you want to add into your life, detachment. Now, what does detachment mean? Detachment is basically this freeing feeling of whatever situation, person, or scenario that you find yourself in. You're not really emotionally, let's say, you're not really emotionally in it, right? It's that feeling of you can participate in something, you can be, you know, part of it, but it doesn't really impact you emotionally. So whatever happens to you, you don't care. You don't care, simply put. And I don't mean don't care as in like you don't care about the other person or you don't care about the, a serious situation, whatever the case is, but it's just you understand in your mind that whatever event is happening is not important to the point where you're gonna destroy yourself mentally in order to show that you care about the situation. So, in other words, being detached is probably the best thing that you can have, because being detached just means that you're living your life, your truth, what you want to do from this obligation from anyone. If you can live detached, it means if there's ever like an argument, something going on, you can easily walk away. You don't get triggered. If somebody tries to rage bait you, you don't care. Get rage bait. Somebody tells you you're fucking stupid, you're a dumbass. Yeah, okay, I'm the biggest idiot in the world. So what? It just means that you're basically not in the same frequency. You're above whoever is triggering you, whatever event is bothering you. You're just above it. And you understand that, listen, no matter what, all this doesn't impact me. I don't care about it. Like, it's not gonna feed me, it's not gonna do this, it's not gonna do that. I'm fine. And that's the kind of headspace that you want to find yourself in. It's just being detached with any situation, because as long as you're happy with yourself, as long as you're attached with yourself and you're aligned with yourself, then anything else outside, any events, they shouldn't be shaking you. They shouldn't be like shaking you out of frame. That's not something you want to happen, because the moment that something really gets into you and shakes you out of your frame, then you lose control of your life. Then you become dependent on whatever energy triggered you, on whatever person has triggered you. And you don't want to do that, because that's only going to bring you dependent to the other person, dependent to the event, and end up making you a victim. And you don't want to become a victim, because being a victim is going to keep you in this low frequency state that you don't want to be finding yourself in, because you're not going to be happy. And there you go. So that's why I'm saying, just in conclusion, that the best thing that you can do in your life is adapt this detachment issue. How do you adapt this detachment issue? Well, there's a lot of ways to do it, and it can be either easy or hard. It's just a matter of how hard you make it. But just to keep it simple, being detached is just understanding that this whole world just, like, what's the world? We're all gonna die. Everybody's gonna die. Nothing really matters in this world, man. All these problems that you have, are they really problems? So if you can really start to seeing the bigger picture and stop focusing so much on details, that's when you start to get detached. But for most people, it will take a lot of work, because it's not something simple, and it's something that you have to fight every single day and really try and get aware of every single day. But the more you practice, the more you try and be self-aware at any situation. You just try and get this click in your head where you just be like, you know what, this doesn't really matter. You know what, this doesn't really affect me. Or you know what, this is affecting me. You know what, I'm not gonna let it affect me, because I truly don't care. Once you get to that stage, nothing is really gonna affect you. Bro, you're set. You're detached. So that's about it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.